Hi, hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. Once again, this is your Dharanz. In this video, we're going to look at a JavaScript array methods. I have already created a dedicated video for arrays in JavaScript, how to create it, how to work with it. I'm giving you a card in the top right corner. You can go ahead and check it out. Now, let's see how to work with array methods in JavaScript. As you can see from the previous video, I have two arrays and I'm logging the array in the right hand side. Now we're going to work with plenty of array methods. In a Visual Studio Code, in JavaScript arrays, when you type an array, then put period, you will get all the methods which is available for this particular array. These all are having each method having a different characteristics and different functionality. But to work with JavaScript arrays, it's easy to remember 12 to 15 methods. That is most of the cases used by developers. So in our node, we're going to look at a first method called map. Map, it's pretty much like a for each. It will loop a certain element that we are giving into the map operator. Then it will provide us value which we are want it to be. For example, let new array, I'm giving array2 dot map. In Visual Studio, once you hover the method, it will show what are the parameters and what the function exactly does. You can go ahead and read the description. You would probably know what it's doing. So I'm passing parameter. I just want this all the uppercase names to be lowercase. CC. So x dot name dot to lowercase. And I'm logging out this new array. Logging. See, all the names turn into be the lowercase. If it's a simple numeric arrays, for example, num array 1, 2, 3, you can simply say num array map the element into 2. All the elements should be multiplied by 2. You can simply provide this. See, all the element multiplied. So this is how the map operator, the map method is used. Then another method called filter. Filter is nothing but a var class in any other server-side languages. For examples, if I want to filter a name from A, from an array 2, for example, in array 2, instead of map, I can do filter. You can simply say dot name AAA. That's it. Once you do, it will only bring the name as A. The filter is most probably working like a var class in any of the server-side languages. That's it. And the next method is array2 dot shift. Shift is a method which removes the first element from an array and returns it. For example, if the shift I'm giving array2, it will remove this first element from an array and return back to it. For example, I'm giving this array2, save it. It will only giving a two objects, bb, c. The aa is got removed from this array. We can say array1, the a will be get removed, only we have bc, and once you log the shift method, it removes it and return backs it whatever it removed. That's called shift. And another method called unshift, it will add elements in the first of an array. For examples, in a previous video I've told in order to add elements into an existing array, we should use push. If I say d, if I log only array1, it has added at last. Instead push, if we get unshift, if we hover it, it will show inserts new element at the start of array and returns the new length of array. That's what it does. Unshift D, when you log it the array1, it adds be at a first index, which is G0 in array. Once you specify this unshift method itself in a log, it will return a length of an array by adding the element which you have added just now. And the most important array method called index of. When you say array1 dot index of, which is a most important method to work with any arrays in any other languages. The index of is used to get an index portion of a particular value that we are passing. If you hover it, you could read it returns the index of the first occurrence of value in an array, which is mean if I provide b in an array 1 and I simply do like this and save it, it will show 1. This is in the index portion of 1 in an array. By using this, you can work along with it to edit a value, to update an array. This index portion is most important one. To get this index portion or point it out a particular element in an array, this index of method is useful for that. And if the provided element is not present in an array, it will simply D is not present in array 1, it will simply show -1. In this way, you can know whether if you want to check a particular value present in an array or not, you can simply say array index of 1 -1, which is not exist. Then you can do the rest of the code. And another method is reverse. It's simply as it names. When you say reverse, when you hover it, reverses the element in an array in place. This method mutates the array and returns a reference to the same array, which means once you log array.reverse, it will reverse all the index portions from top to bottom. We can mount it. If you see, all the positions have been reversed. If we show num array, see 3 to 1, all the values have been reversed. And another method is fill. Fill is literally works as changes all array elements from start to end to a static value. For example, when you say num array let new array is equal to num array dot fill, if you want to change all the elements in an array from 1 to 3 to 8, you can simply put a, then I'm logging a new array. When you save it, all the elements, it will convert all the elements to the particular new value that you are entering into that fill function. You can simply restrict this by providing a start and end number to conditionally change a particular elements from starting point to ending point to the particular value that you are pointing to this fill function. For examples, if you provide 0, 1, it will simply change the first value there, the 0th index portion, and change only one value. If you provide 2, it will do 2 values. That's how the fill method works. And another function that if everyone probably know, it's a for each. Once you say num array dot for each does takes a function. For example, if you want to log everything inside this array, console dot log x. There is no new arrays. 1, 2, 3. See, this is how it works. And you can use this as a whole bunch of method. If you do, you can do anything you want to probably do. This is like a for each loop that everyone knows. If you say x dot name is equal to bdd console array, everything is being DDD because each and every element that we have turned into DDD. So this is how it's just a normal formula. And another method is called concat, which combines two more arrays. For example, if I want to concat this num array to the array 1, is as simple as that. Simply, we can say new array 1 dot concat, you can say num array and log it this new array. Now the 1, 2, 3, the value of the second array is being concatenated with the first array. It will never be like the whole array as 1, 2, 3. It simply gets each element from the second array to concat into the first array to continuing the index portion of the first array's last index. And another method, which is called join, most of the cases it uses while we are developing. We would wonder, for example, if I want to return this 1, 2, 3 values except these commas, you can simply say array.toString. For example, to say num array dot toString, it will show 1, 2, 2. But I need this string except comma to the colon. What are you supposed to do? We can simply put replace from comma to colon. Now the first, you can say replace all. You have to do this much of code. You don't have to do anything. Instead, you can simply do num.numarray.join, put colon. That's it. It will join every values and make it as a string, then inserting the values that replacing the values that you are inserting into join function. Once you hover it, it says add all elements of an array into a string separated by a specific separated string that we are providing here. You can simply do like this. It will give a value like this. This is how the join useful. There are several methods are available. I'm giving you the website link in the description. You can go ahead and check it out. I hope you enjoy this video. Once you have any doubts, just comment me below as much as possible. I'm trying to respond it, and like this video, subscribe it, and don't forget to click the bell icon to get my latest video updates. Thank you.